Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Unknown here, and welcome back to another episode of Xurs Predictions. This is the series where we try to predict Xurs inventory for tomorrow. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to predict anything correctly last week, but some of you guys did predict something correctly. And because you guys predicted something correctly last week, that makes you this week's super special prediction! Inventive Obsidian Fist. Yes, the Inventive Obsidian Fist. I have no idea what that means, so I'll actually ask what it means. But seriously, congratulations on predicting something correctly, and let's see if we can do it again this week. As always guys, remember if you guys would like to get featured in next week's episode of Xurs Predictions, just make sure to leave your predictions for this week in the comments below, and if you get something correctly, you'll be featured in next week's episode. And with that, let's get into today's predictions. Alright, so we're going to be starting today's predictions off with Warlock, and I predict Xurs this week for the Warlocks will win the Purifier Robes, the exotic chestplate. The Purifier Robes exotic perk is Burn Brighter. Activated radiance from death disorients nearby enemies. So as soon as you self-rest, you cannot use flashbang everything around you in the area surrounding you. It can be really useful for PvE whenever there's a lot of enemies just watching you and you think that you may get killed as soon as you self-rest. This hammer can actually help you with that because it just disorients all the enemies around you so you can get away and get to safety. In PvP, it's not really that great because people have to be close to you for them to get affected by the flashbang. So if you self-rest and someone's too far away, they will still shoot you. Sometimes you can catch people off guard in 6v6s if you just die and then you self-rest and then I don't know where they go blind and they don't know what's going on. That can be pretty funny. But besides that, this is not the most effective armor in PvP. So yeah, this is not really an amazing chestplate you would wear all the time. It's very situational. Alright, so now moving on to the Titans. I predict Xurs this week we're wearing for the Titans the Mark 44 Stanosites, the exotic leg armor. The Stanosites exotic perk is Be Somewhere Else. Increase the duration of shoulder charge and you have a tighter turn radius while sprinting. So you get to turn faster whenever you're sprinting, but the real effect that these boots have is the increased duration of your shoulder charge. I'm pretty sure it doubles the duration of your shoulder charge, the amount of time you have to shoulder charge somebody. And these boots are used great if you love shoulder charging like I do. I don't know, every time I play my Titan, I just have the need to just shoulder charge on people. And these boots just make it a lot better for you to be able to do that, since they increase the duration you have to shoulder charge somebody. So I definitely recommend this exotic if you guys like shoulder charging. You guys should definitely check out the Mark 44 Stanosites. Alright, so now moving on to the Hunters. I predict Xurs this week will bring for the Hunters the Seal Hamkar's Grasp. The Grasp exotic perk is Nightmare Fuel. Gain an additional melee charge. Melee damage has a chance to automatically reload your primary weapon. So you get 2 melees, and also you get a chance to reload your weapon whenever you get a melee kill. So you kinda gain cascade for whatever primary weapon you have. It's a pretty okay exotic. I like pairing this one up with the Night Stalker with the Envenomed Smokes. Having 2 smokes is just really good. That's why I like using these for. So yeah, it's a pretty okay exotic. It's kinda like in the middle of the pack. It's not really an amazing exotic, but it's not really like a useless exotic. So it's the middle of the pack when it comes to the Hunter exotics. I definitely recommend that if you are gonna use this gun, let's use it with your Night Stalker. Just so you can see the power of those 2 smokes. They're so great. Okay, so now let's move on to the weapon. And I predict Xurs this week will bring for the weapon the Monte Carlo, the exotic ad rifle. The Monte Carlo's exotic perk is the Monte Carlo method. Dealing damage with this weapon reduces your melee cooldown and grants a chance to fully recharge your melee ability with each kill. So you get your melees just a lot faster with the Monte Carlo. And the Monte Carlo actually perks upgrade with the Seal Hamkar's Grasp, the one that I just mentioned before, because the Monte Carlo when you say you have the smokes a lot faster. It is all about the smokes if you pair up the Monte Carlo and the Seal Hamkar's Grasp. The synergy between these 2 things is just great. But the Monte Carlo isn't just great when you pair it up with the Seal Hamkar's Grasp. On its own, the Monte Carlo is actually a pretty nice weapon right now. It's a pretty okay spot and you can definitely do very well with the Monte Carlo. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Monte Carlo. The Monte Carlo is a pretty solid auto rifle right now that unfortunately doesn't get a lot of play in the Crucible. I hardly see anybody with the Monte Carlo. So hopefully more of you guys will give the Monte Carlo a try in the Crucible. It's not so bad. Anyways guys, with that we're gonna wrap up today's predictions. As always, I hope you have enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, dislike if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. Remember to leave your predictions in the comments below for a chance to be featured in next week's episode. And I'll see you all in the next video. Take care everyone.